Good morning, everyone. Today is November the 18th. This is Options Expiration Friday for monthly options. And we've got some gamma pins. People are talking about the 4,000 level and so on and so forth for the SPX and the ES. But let's take a peek at what's going on. Not going to chat about crypto. That's just soul crushing for the folks that care about trying to do the right thing. Absolute depth of corruption is astounding. But anyway, let's peek at places where we can get in, make some money, and get out. Safest place in my mind these days in the market. And that's sitting clearly in the SPY and the Qs. So let's have a peek. What's going on with this week? The week began right over here, way up, right? We opened, we gapped down, we moved all the way back up, and now we're sort of retracing. We went all the way back down. Look at what we touched, the 20 exponential moving average on the weekly. Now, a lot of hedge funds use this particular number, and so just keep it there to look at. What it also did was fall into this high. And so when those two converge, and we have a lot of price action sitting in the same place, that's where we know the buyers are going to be. And just like yesterday's video said, I said, listen, we're coming into the open. It is a very important buy zone. A lot of traders are going to try and lift it. If we lift and fail and break lower, all bets are off for upside. If we lift and fade but hold higher, ding, 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 then we've got ourselves an updraft. Here's what we're looking at. Prior week's close, 398.50. My thought is that we kind of choke around here, get into this space, and then potentially give something back. Look, all we've done is move up and move down and move up, gap down and move up, and then gap way down and move up. The moral of the story is that it's still very bearish, right? High, low, lower, high, higher, low, and then lower, low, lower, high. So we are in a fade. Could we be coming into this area? Potentially. This is the simple moving average, 20. Is this a 10? No, it's a 20 simple. Sorry. Should be exponential. But this is the simple moving average on the 20 of the 20. Could we come all the way down here next week? Maybe. Could we hang on and move up here? Maybe. All we have to do when we're trading intraday or over a couple of days is go, wait, what's the formation? The formation is coming into a very steady, level place that everybody can see. People start buying. If the buy holds, we're off to the races. If you go, hey, I know it's going to buy into the VWAP. Let's see what it does when it gets into that VWAP. Obviously, since it's a downward trend, most folks are going to go, hey, I'm going to sell that bounce. When it comes to the higher low, that's the region that we could get involved, right? And that's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's really what you want to look for. Mechanically, yeah, I'm going through things very mechanically today, but we've got to be extremely tactical in this market. There's no room to be anything else, honest to goodness. And so what I want you to think about is today, what do I expect? I have two cross currents. I have a cross current downward here, and I have a cross current upward here. And so what is this upward motion going to do? It's going to crash into the resistance zones right around this area. And that's going to be the region where you either cover your longs or you take a short and decide, you're going to run it down into the end of the day. This is my thought about what to do here today. Dips are still going to be buys. Look what happened here in the Qs. Spikes still going to be lows. And, spikes still going to be areas to short. Take a look at this. They're almost tracking equally. Qs almost up to the prior weekly close, right up there. SPY also the same. It's the bounce up into the region. Let's see what they do. That means you get to this area and you look for a topping formation, and then Bob's your uncle. And don't hang on for the great big whatever, right? Just take your money and run, okay? I understand that a lot of us have the feeling that we have to hold to drive to where we want to go. But when we've got nothing but piano keys, and price action is moving up and down, and it's so newsy, and there's always some tragedy or some corruption around the corner, let's just take our money and leave, right? Be very tactical right now. We are zodiacs, and all of the hedge fund guys running big money, all of the big banks, those guys are aircraft carriers. They can't move like us. We can move in and out of danger. So let's use our strengths in our favor. All right? Hey, listen, have a good weekend. Next week is Thanksgiving, but we should be thankful every day that we get to be, right? So let today be a good day for a good day, and I'll see you on Monday.